that hurt, just knowing that you're not allowed to?
Yeah, it breaks my heart, bro. Because I wanted to be the one to teach my daughter about guns and shit. Like, if they told me right now, you pay $250,000, we'll take away your felonies, I'd do it. I'd drop that bag.
I mean, if Kodak got a pardon, why not 1090 Jake?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Biden ain't doing shit for nobody.
I don't think Biden's going to be the one that looks out, though, so we might have to get
He's going to pardon a bunch
office.
of fucking Antifa people and shit. He ain't pardoning you.
I don't know, but shout out to Kodak and shout out to Trump for making that happen.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Shout out to Trump, man.
We'll look back at that as a great moment in our history as a country.
Yeah, that was major.
Yeah.
I think it was him and Wayne,
Yeah,
right?
Lil Wayne, yeah.
Who's the king of Florida right now?
The king of Florida?
Yeah, rap-wise. Is it Kodak? It's got to be, right?
I mean, in my opinion, I wouldn't even say king because it's like, you know, different cities be on different shit. But as far as like the biggest rapper that everybody fucking with, Kodak.
It's Ratchet.
He's got to be. He's
Ratchet is the king of Florida. Ratchet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the king of Florida, man.
But Kodak definitely put on though for Florida, 100%.
Kodak, because you got to think before him, it was like there wasn't nothing for so long, and then he really kicked the door in. And then now there's a shitload of Florida artists that are coming out.
Right.
So it'll be motherfuckers in Orlando, motherfuckers in Tampa, Broward County, Miami.
The teeth,
like,
the hair, that's all they doing in Florida right now.
Like he really kicked that door in for a lot of other people. So he always got to get that respect from Florida, you know?
He kind of set the template for a whole fucking generation of rappers that came after him out of there, you know? Some more literally than others, because there's some who are kind of like Kodak clones. Let's be real.
And then Jacksonville popped off with a whole nother.
Yeah.
You know, they like a baby Chicago right now.
Now that we're a little bit removed from the height of that beef, what's your perspective on the whole Jacksonville thing and all that shit?
As far as who's beef?
The Julio Foolio, Yungeen Ace thing and everything like that. Like, what are your thoughts on that? I was kind of amazed when I realized that they both don't live there.
I mean, I just feel like killing is killing. Like, when I was in Jacksonville, I mean, not in Jacksonville, when I was in prison, every jit I met from Jacksonville had 10 years or better. That is a city where killing is the culture.
Still going.
The motherfuckers been on that. So for people to be like, oh yeah, they was inspired by Chicago, they copying Chicago, them boys been smacking shit. They just like the music, and now they doing the music like that. So as far as like Julio Foolio, I don't actually spoke to him. Shout out to bruh. We done chopped it up a few times. But I mean, I don't got no sides in it. I don't got no favoritism in it. I'm actually in contact with Queso's lawyer.
Really?
Queso's lawyer was the one that taught me how to get the paperwork.
Really?
Yeah, so I got a lot of people's attorneys and shit that hit me up like, hey, yo, when you do your next video, I want you to include this piece. This is what we're fighting for. This is a major part of because people can spin a story to sound how it sounds. A lot of people talk about everything against Melly. A lot of people don't talk about the shit Melly got going good.
Really?
A lot of people don't talk about how there ain't no murder weapons. A lot of people don't talk about how there ain't no actual fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? So you're able to spin shit how you want to spin shit. And a lot of these rappers' attorneys will hit me up like, yo, this is the update on what's going on with him.
Right.
You know, when Queso got slammed in the jail, I got sent the video first. I just didn't post it.
Really? Why didn't you post it?
I didn't post it because I don't want my Instagram to get taken down. I gotta have a dummy account if I'm gonna show somebody getting slammed.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm trying to really just keep that shit steady, but I knew of what happened.
Right.
And I couldn't post it on YouTube either because then they just demonetize the shit or whatever.
Right, but you'll talk about it.
Yeah, I
without
can speak
showing
on
it?
things though, but that wasn't enough for me to really speak on. Was just him getting slammed. I got to give a whole story.
What's your workflow look like? Like, do you have a bunch of videos that are sort of like halfway done at any given time, or is it like you wake up in the morning, you pick a topic, and you just start writing and researching?
It's usually that. Like, I'll drop one video, and then it's like a shark smelling blood in the water. Like, I'll just be hungry. I might drop videos for the next 10 days straight, and then I might take off 2 weeks.
Right.
You know, so it's really fucking sporadic, but I'm blessed to be in a position where I got my daughter 25/8.
Really?
Whenever I want to hang out with her, we hanging the fuck out. Whenever I want to work, I can work. Whenever I don't want to work, I ain't finna work. You know? And gives me a lot of time to do a lot of shit that a lot of people don't have the same opportunity to do as far as just being with my kid all the fucking time. You know, and that was a major thing with COVID too. Like, I've literally been next to her whole life. Only time she's not been next to me is if I'm on a trip somewhere.
You had a kid right at the beginning of COVID?
I had her in 2017.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I had her when I plead out the probation when I pled out the probation, My girl was still pregnant.
Right.
So that was one of the main reasons I pled out instead of fighting the case. So I can certify, get probation, get a job. This is gonna force me to be a normal person, work, and you know, be here for the birth.
Right.
You know what I mean? But going through COVID, just staying at home, working from home, I'm always with her. So our relationship, our bond is super tight.
Yeah, and doing what you do, COVID was probably kind of perfect for that, since it's just going to
everybody's at
keep you
home.
home to work,
So
really.
that shit obviously was booming and fucking everybody's tuned into YouTube, but it never declined neither. So obviously, like, with everything that's going on and everything opened back up, the channel still continues to do better and better.
Yeah, like, how do you stay motivated? Because sometimes you get to the point as a YouTuber where you made a shitload of money and you look at the bank account, and the bank account's looking pretty good, and it's like, am I going to work my ass off all day to make this video, make a couple $1,000? I mean, shit, like, it's definitely the best use of my time, but also it's not really changing anything for you. I'm sure you kind of go through that in your head.
Well, I stay motivated off the fact that I got like 3 homies right now fighting murders. I got one homie that just pled out the manslaughter, got hit with 15. I got another homie fighting a mandatory life sentence from a home invasion. I'm not so successful to the point that I'm not still tapped in with the pain and with the downside of the street shit, you know? So I hear about, homie just got locked up for this. I'm around certain people, you know what I'm saying? When you have success and it's by yourself, you can forget where you came from.
Okay, guys, we want to thank you so much for getting us to 100,000 subscribers right here on the Clips channel. If you want to support, please click that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 200K. Thank you so much.